What's up, everybody? This is Torrance Davis Daily. I discovered something the other day and I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Sandisk memory cards. It's the only memory card company I use. Let's see, we got this right here is a 256. I don't know if I can get it in focus. It's a 256 gigabyte memory card. I'm tracking my face, so it's probably hard to focus. But anyway, it's 256. This is Extreme, right? And then you have the Extreme Pro. So this is a 512, I think. 512 Extreme Pro. You can tell it's Extreme Pro. Let me get rid of this tracking. You can tell it's Extreme Pro because of the... why isn't it focusing? There we go. Extreme Pro is black and red as opposed to gold and red. So the Extreme Pro is faster. It can get up to 200 megabytes per second, whereas the Extreme, I think, is 190, and the writes are 140 versus 130. So the Extreme Pro is a little bit faster. Right now, I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and what happens is, when you put in a card that's too slow, it'll tell you it's too slow. It may stop recording. Here's the card that I got. This is a 256 gigabyte Sandisk Extreme Pro card. And a couple things I noticed about this, and I'm going to switch the camera view. A couple things I noticed about this is, number one, if you're a content creator or photographer and you use these cards, you know that you're supposed to cut the top to get inside, and then once you get inside and you get access to this little plastic thing right here, there's another piece of plastic that covers the memory cards on the back. And then you got to work your way through there somehow. Get the plastic piece off, and then you get access to your memory card. As you can see, this did not have that plastic piece there. So that was kind of odd to me. The other thing that was kind of odd was that this was so easy to open. It just popped open like it was nothing. And I'm like, oh, they changed their packaging to make it easier to get to their memory cards. That's the first thing that came to mind. So I opened it up, I put the memory card in. Now, mind you, this is the fastest card they make, the Extreme Pro. I put this memory card into my Osmo Pocket, and it says it's too slow, which doesn't make any sense to me. So I format the card, I take it out, I put it back in, it's too slow. I take one of the slower cards, the regular Extremes, I put it in, I don't get the error. I take my 512 gig card, put it in, I don't get the error. So then I start looking closely at everything. And I also noticed that the cardboard, the whole profile of this is a lot thinner than a regular Sandisk memory card. And lastly, I'm going to take this bad card out. Notice that let's see if I can get it focused here. Come on, focus. Should be enough light. Hold on. Get in there so they can see this. Okay, so if you look at the edge of it, some of the label has come off. Okay, so I'm now tracking the memory card. Some of the label, if you look at the far edge, some of the label is peeled off. And I'm like, that's never happened before, right? So I said, let me just send this card back because I think that this is a knockoff, okay? So I go online and I immediately order another card. Okay, so I'm going to show you some differences here. So look at how thin this cardboard is, right? And then look at how much thicker this cardboard is. I haven't opened this one yet. This was literally delivered to my house in less than 12 hours. I did next day delivery overnight, and it came at like 5 a.m., which is perfect. Okay, so cardboard's thinner. Everything else looks the same, but notice how, I don't know if you can see it, what I'm calling a knockoff card is it has that little indentation right there, whereas the real Sandisk packaging doesn't. Okay, and if we flip to the other side, you'll notice right away that the font is a lot darker on the knockoff than it is on the Sandisk. Okay, and even if you look at the design, the holes where you're supposed to hang it for display in the store, this one, the knockoff one, is more squared off, whereas the Sandisk one is more rounded on the corners. Okay, so I'm about to open this one. Now, mind you, this one easily came apart. It looks like it was stuck together with some cheap glue or something. This one won't easily come apart, but the most important thing is there's going to be that plastic backing. So let me grab some scissors. And I never, just watch. So I'm going to cut across the top like Sandisk says. I'm going to get it open. Oh, look at that. Notice the sticker inside and the font and the graphics, right? I don't even know if this is a thing. I'm going to search the internet. I didn't know people were knocking off memory cards, and I'll explain to you why they did it. But notice more graphics that don't appear on the knockoff. So now I have access to the memory card, right? Here's the one, no plastic backing. And let's look at some of the differences. See how this one has some type of a serial number on it, and this one doesn't. Okay. The other thing is, you notice that little label on the back of the card? The knockoff is missing that little label on the back of the card. Okay, I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but the enclosure is completely different. Okay. But more importantly, the fact that the plastic is still intact so the memory cards don't get loose, where this one didn't have it, which tells me somebody just put the knockoff card in there, sealed it off, and shipped it to me. So we're going to open this one now. See, this is the problem I usually have, because it's not easy to get to. And what I usually end up doing is peeling it, or taking some scissors and making a little cut to get access to the edge of that plastic. And then I can take the memory card out. See how troublesome it is to get the memory card out? And there it is, the real Sandisk memory card. Okay. Paint's not chipping off. So I put in a request to return the bad card to Amazon, and I put in there that they sent me whoever this is sent me, it wasn't Sandisk, sent me a knockoff card, and I asked for a refund, and they're going to give it to me. And I can't even focus in on it. And they asked me for more information on it, and I said, "This is just it's a knockoff. Just give me my money back." And then I ordered one from a better seller that's not a knockoff. So this is going to go back. But I don't know why I can't focus it. It's driving me crazy. It's probably because it's so tiny. Let's see here. Is that better? Yeah, so you can see the difference. The biggest thing is you'll also notice that the color's off a little bit. The red is a little bit more saturated on the knockoff card than it is on the real card. And obviously the label peeling is the biggest thing. So what these people are doing is they're taking super slow, super cheap cards, relabeling them as Sandisk cards, and selling them at a premium. This is a was it $40-something card, between $40 and $50 or whatever, for 256. I can't remember how much did I pay for this. I paid, so the 512 was 58, and this one, and another thing is this first card took forever to get to me, and it was $31.34, and it took forever. And then I also got a regular Pro for $27.61. But anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Is to look out for knockoff cards. The retailer that sold me this card on Amazon, I'm going to give you that info. Look out for a seller called CWP Online. Do not buy from them. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And it's possible that this company bought the card from somebody else and got a knockoff card and didn't realize it. So, it's up to you. But be wary. Look for all those signs that I told you. Don't even open it if any of those things are true. The package is thin. If it doesn't have a plastic backing, don't even open it. Just send it back to Amazon and pay the extra and get a real Sandisk card. And then you won't have the problems I did. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Because I got this card to do more videos for you, and now I'm going to do them. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.